I feel I should pick something up.
No.
Just myself.
Yeah.
Girl, I am sorry, but I am proud. Actually, I'm not sorry. I am proud to be Canadian, and I'm living in Ontario. By no means is this country or province at the moment perfect, but you're never gonna go bankrupt going to a hospital here. I can't remember what I was supposed to say. Welcome to Brown Liquor Thursday. I'm Scott McDougall, and if you love Canada as much as I do, go grab some maple syrup and subscribe. Subscribe. Okay, so today we're starting something a little bit new. Jessica and I have been talking about a couple things, and we decided that we are going to make an unofficial drink for every province and territory across the country. So we are celebrating you, the people of Canada, also us, because we're very proud to live here. If you have a suggestion, let us know. What's the official drink of Saskatchewan? I'm not sure. Tell us. Give us some things in the comments below. Today, we're gonna start with Ontario, because that's where we live. And we're not saying it's the best province, we're just starting with where we live. So everybody who doesn't live here, calm down. I know a lot of you don't like us. So I discovered there was an old actor named Raymond Massey who went to LA in the 1930s, was nominated for an Oscar, and now has a drink named after him, and apparently people drink it in Toronto. I've never heard of this man before, or this drink. But today, we are celebrating Brown Liquor Thursday and Ontario by drinking a Raymond Massey. All right, here is what you're gonna need to make a Here's you're gonna need some Canadian whiskey. You choose whatever brand you feel is real. We've gone with 40 Creek?
40 Creek.
Next up, this is optional. You can go with maple syrup. I love my PC. I also love just straight up maple syrup from Quebec. Everyone knows that it's the greatest thing ever. It's the greatest thing ever. We love it. A glass, obviously, to put your drink in. Some ice. This little number here is unbelievable. I'm nervous. I'm scared. It is ginger syrup. What is that? I don't know. Actually, I do know because I made it. It's simple syrup infused with ginger root. I boiled it for 20 minutes. And we're gonna see what happens. Last but not least, so delicious in my mouth, bubbles. This is Frisianet. You can use whatever you feel is real. Before we get started, I thought I'd list off 2 fun facts about Ontario. It is Canada's second largest province by landmass, and some would say by people's egos, but landmass is what we're talking about here. We're just talking square kilometers. We don't use miles, America, we use kilometers. And this is such a fun fact. Okay, well, this part isn't a fun fact. You know I run hot. My undercarriage is always moist, so in the summer I am losing my mind, sweating all the time. The bottom of Lake Ontario is so cold that the skyscrapers downtown pull that water out and they use it to air condition their buildings. That's a fun fact. I love it. Let's get down to brown liquor business. Yeah. We're gonna add our 40 Creek whiskey. Jessica, this is a premium barrel. It's oak aged and crafted for Scott McDougall, or as it says, smoothness.
Ooh.
Smooth. Like my back at gay camping, which I've mentioned before. Thank you, Sarah Berry. Okay, Jessica, you're gonna tell me Yesica or Noaka? Whiskey.
Okay. Oh my God, that was a lot.
Sorry, that was a lot. Did you know there was a law in Ontario that states saying sorry is not an admission of guilt? Because we say sorry all the time. Next up, we're gonna add our ginger syrup. I made this, I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not sure if I like ginger syrup, but I'm also not sure if I like Ontario's official motto.
Loyal she begins, loyal she remains.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel. It just doesn't sound right. A little bit outdated, maybe.
I didn't even know that's what it was.
Never heard of it in my entire life.
Literally
I was like,
never heard of that.
what?
That's not good.
No, that's not. Well, it's so bad, that's why we've never heard of it.
Ontario, get your together.
What do you think? Should I add half of this? A quarter?
I think half is good.
I'm so scared of spilling. Do you think that's reasonable? I wanna lick the bowl to see how it tastes.
Do it.
That hit my tooth.
Is it good?
I don't like ginger that much. This is good. I would drink this gay up. We're putting the bubbles. As we know, I will not saber inside ever again. I've done it in this very apartment multiple times, and there is still, to this day, alcohol that has oxidized. Is that what happens when it turns brown?
Sure.
Science. I'm not sure. Oh my God, I didn't even... I just love saying science now. There's brown spots on my ceiling from when I sabered inside, and what happened? I got real...
You do this every time.
I can never find the little thing. Okay, here we go. This is the sound of my love for Ontario. Love you. Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Jesus, why do I love bubbles. I was gonna say booze. I'm gonna top it up, girl.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's mostly bubbles. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was perfect.
Rarely has that been done on this show. Usually it's a giant mess. Okay, I'm gonna top up a little bit more. I'm gonna put in one more ice cube though. I feel it's a little bit melted. Okay, I'm just gonna pick an ice cube up and throw it back down on the table. It's a mess. All right, I'm just gonna taste this.
What does it taste?
I would pay a loony or toonie for that. Loony or toonie. Oh my God. For those of you who don't know, America, this is our $1 bill. So when we go to the strippers or drag queens, we have to tip them $5 because that's our lowest bill. They make so much more money here. Also, on the Canadian $1 coin, it's called the loonie because the loon is on it, and that is the official bird of Ontario. I didn't know that till researching this episode. Fun fact, the loonie. This is the toonie. There is no tune on this. It's actually a polar bear. That is the polar bear. Oh my God, there's been a couple different variations. Anyway, they call it the toonie because it's a $2 coin. Fun. Sounded facetious. Wow, Jessica, was there an earthquake? This is missing just a touch of something, and I like to have a little maple syrup in my drinks because it tastes like Canada. I'm just gonna put just a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit in. Okay, ready? And I'm gonna do a little swirl. I think enough. I don't have a stirring utensil because I forgot. So just giving a little bit of that. Oh my God, this tastes like fun. I love having fun. I love the taste of fun things, and I like beer a lot. I like beer themed events, like beer fests and Oktoberfest. Fun fact about Ontario, a small little city of Kitchener, Ontario, with a population of less than 250,000 people, has the largest celebration of Oktoberfest outside of Germany. Who knew? Why did I go every year? Would you like to try a Raymond Massey?
Yes, please.
Girl, she all yours.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Jessica, what do you think of that drink?
Well, it's definitely not Ontario.
Would you say it's delicious?
I would say it's Ontarilicious.
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 Oh, so Ontarilicious. Would you like me to make you one?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Thankfully, I have just the drink for you.
Because I'm so hot.
Jessica's so hot, I'm gonna cool her down with some ice. Not a fire extinguisher. Fire. Ready? Tell me when.
Good. That's probably good,
one.
honestly.
Would you like to try it without the maple syrup?
No.
You want a touch of maple in there?
Why would anyone want anything without
I don't know.
syrup?
Do you want one more ice cube? Okay.
And I need all the ginger syrup.
I'm giving you all of this.
All of it.
I forgot to put it in there, to be honest.
I know.
I'm gonna put just a little doodle-boo-boo-boo. Perfect. A little bit, a touch more? No.
Perfect.
Okay, now we're gonna swirl it.
Oh.
Okay, I'm just gonna... I'll let you try first. Jessica,
Cheers me.
cheers to you.
Cheers.
I hope you enjoy a Raymond Massey. What do you think?
Good.
Do you think this drink goes down easy?
Like Niagara Falls it does.
Oh my God, I love Niagara Falls. The Canadian side, no offense to Americans, I don't want to compare, because they're completely different. One is majestic and beautiful, and the other is not. That's all I'll say. I was once there with two Americans, and they liked the Canadian side. Like a game of horseshoes, it has the same shape, and it's amazing. It's called the Horseshoe Falls. Here is one fun fact about Niagara Falls. every single second. On the Canadian Horseshoe side, 681,750 gallons. That's for you Americans. We use liters. I'm not doing the conversion. Go over those falls every single second. Every single second! That is basically how much I drank every weekend in my 20s while going to university. Sorry, Mom and Dad. But I survived, just like Dolly Parton. Also, in Ontario, there's a small town, it's not that small, called Hamilton. Some people refer to it as the Hammer, some people call it Hammertown, some people call it Steeltown. It's also known as the city of 100 waterfalls. Obviously not directly in the city, like in the downtown core, but there are 100 waterfalls within Hamilton, and apparently they are gorgeous. My friend Marcus has tried to get me out there. I'm sorry I didn't come on that hike. That tastes pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. And this is to celebrate the great province that we call home, Ontario. It's not the greatest, it's just the second largest. Now, have I forgotten something? Do you have a favorite part of Ontario that I didn't talk about? I know there's lots of places I have never been and I am dying to go to. Tell me your favorite part.
I have a favorite part.
Yes.
My hometown, it's technically a hamlet, but anyways, I went from one of the tiniest places in Ontario to the biggest place in Ontario.
Well, here is to Ontario. What is the song? Ontario. This goes down oh so smooth. Ontario. Let's cheers, Jessica.
Oh,
Cheers.
yours
my
to
God.
discover.
I want to discover so much more about Ontario, like all the hot men living there. Happy Brown Liquor Thursday, everyone, and we will see you next Thursday. Ontario. Did you see it bubble up my nose?
No.
Oh, it sure...